Right guys, well, we're back on the move. I am off to Belgium to see my old mate Geert. I'm off to what I would call the beach lake, because there's a big old man-made beach on the lake. And I haven't been here for 5-6 years. Back when I was working with CC Moore, I first went there. And I haven't been to the lake where we've had decent weather yet, because it's either been scorching hot or freezing cold. This time it's going to be a mixture. I think we're in for a bit of a rough ride with the weather. I think it's raining over there, and we've got rain forecast. But I've got 5 or 6 nights of pretty cool fishing. I'm going to fish at the beach lake, and then I'm going to go off on my own adventure. So I'm very, very excited. I've just sat in the long queue at Dover. I'm very, very glad I arrived nice and early. They did say get here nice and early, and I'm about to tie some rigs up ready for the trip. So yeah, gonna get everything ready, everything prepped, get on the Dover, get on the ferry even, and make my way to Calais. And then I think I've got sort of a 2.5-3 hour drive to the lake. So yeah, I'm not going to bore you with all the stuff of travel, because I think they're really boring in films. So I'll see you next at the lake. Well, we're all set up on our first evening in Belgium. Rods are out. Just been seeing a few fish in this sort of area where I've got a rod. Other 2 rods are dotted along the bank, along here at range. And I've just had a beaver just swim past the rod, which is pretty mad. But yeah, beautiful lake this. Got the rods out sort of fairly late. I'm plotted up here. My old mate Geert is plotted up in there, and yeah, we're hoping that something's going to happen tonight. See what happens. Beautiful evening in Belgium. That was quite a tiring night. Not for me. I had a couple of tench, annoyingly, but one rod of Geert's just kept going. I think he had about 5 bites on one rod. He was fishing really long on that, and the other 2 were quiet. So yeah, he was in the zone. So I've decided that if fish continue to show over that area, then he's happy for me to sheep him up a little bit, and I'll move a rod, because I'm fishing effectively into the shallows, because it was nice and warm yesterday, but we've woke up and it's cloudy and forecast for rain and all that. So they're probably not going to be on those snaggy margins. So might be time to move a rod or 2, or even move swims, but we'll see. Epic conditions. Just need the carp to play ball now. But I made a coffee, so I'll be feeling better shortly. Yeah, tiring night, but hopefully the carp are going to play ball at some point today. Geert's just getting in the water now. He's going to move. I'm seeing a few fish in open water, so he's going to move one of his rods next to the one that's been working. And yeah, let's see what today brings. Look at that for a swim. It's a beauty, isn't it? Okay, so Geert's right hand rod has just rattled off, and he's got one on. It's holding a bit better than the other ones, so we're hoping it's a good one. Seems to be a few fish out in the open water zone at the moment.
Picking up your line again.
Which one, mate? The middle one?
Yeah.
Do you want me just to lift it up?
No, I think it went over.
putting up a heck of a fight, this one. It's just over the left-hand one, I think, mate. A bit over it or under it? There you go. I'll just hold it up, mate. If you go over it, mate, with the rod. Actually, you could just net it there, couldn't you? Kind of a bit crazy. I'll drop it under. Whoa, that's a big one, isn't it? It's a big linear, isn't it? Whoa.
I think I know which one it is.
Whoa, that looks like a special one. He needs to come in the net, mate. He needs to come in.
That's one of the on the missing list.
Yeah, that is a special carp.
Yep.
Oh. Yes, Gear! Yes, mate! That looks like a special carp.
It definitely is. Oh.
Right, Gear with a very, very special carp here. Over 40 pounds of Belgian mirror carp. Look at that. Special one, mate.
Yeah, sure is.
Oh, I'm glad you caught it. Lovely.
Let's put her back.
Yeah, sounds good, mate. Beautiful fish. Good afternoon. Git has had a special carp this morning. That 40 pounder was one he's been after for a long, long time, so he's pretty chuffed with that one. I've redone the rods and the weather has changed dramatically. Take a look at it out there behind me. Very overexposed, so I'm just going to shoot out there, but look at the wind trickling into the side where I'm fishing now. It's changed. It's a nice warm wind. I think it's southwesterly. It's perfect, and it's chopping right into where I'm fishing over there. So hopefully I'm going to get a change in fortunes. I've put a rod over to the right there as well, on the right hand side. So yeah, we're going to see what happens. I'm just going to wipe this lens. There we go. Right now though, me and Git are going to have some Pop-Tarts. Lovely. Yeah, mate, absolutely. Yeah, small mirror, mate. It's a fish then, mate. We in? Hey!
He swam in by himself.
Well, that's the result. We shan't be photographing this one, Git, shall we? It's a bit small, isn't it, mate?
Yeah, but it's a fish.
It's my first fish.
And properly hooked. Yep, that's it.
Yeah, he's nailed, mate. What is he? Best part of £6? Okay, onwards and upwards, eh?
That's the future, big ones.
Yeah, yeah, mate. Off you go, mate. We're in a game. Just nicked one of Geert's rods and put it on the right hand side. He had a spare rod, so I've nicked that, and yeah, I've had another bite. It's out at long range, so it's got a long way to come. Yeah, the weather has changed for the better, and it's really started to hack down to our left now, so hopefully we'll keep catching.
So move to the other side, just to net it.
Yeah,
Or you should pass over my other rod.
it's a better one anyway. Yeah, he's not a bad fish, mate. Nice tail.
Long net ball, always handy.
Yes. That's a good one, isn't it? Big shoulders. Get in. Scaly one as well. Yay! Yeah? Are we happy?
I think you're gonna be happy with the scales on it.
There we go. Wonderful Belgian carp. With the massive help from my old mate Geert. Having a good session, mate, aren't we, so far? Okay, let's get this beautiful carp back to its home. Hopefully, we'll have a few more to come. What do you reckon, Geert?
Yep.
Okay. Well, the craziness continues. I think this is the 12th bite between us. Something like that. And a 34-pound common. So long. This one fought like crazy at supreme distances. But yeah, a very, very fun trip to Belgium with my old mate in the best conditions we've fished together in, actually. So yeah, hopefully there'll be a few more to come before I head off to the canal tomorrow. Right, mate, let's get her back. Just going to slip her down here, Git. Go on then, Gil. You ready? Yeah, you're ready. She goes. Right, well, it's been a rather quality afternoon so far, and it's time to go and get some warm clothes because it's turned really cold. Even though it's summer, it's really cold. So I've just hopped on Geert's bike, and yeah, I'm going to head back to the van and get warm. I've got another night, another afternoon, another night here, and then I'm heading over to the canal tomorrow, which I can't wait. But yeah, it's been a great afternoon so far. Caught two lovely carp. Hi. Two really, really nice carp this afternoon. 33, 34 pound mirror and a common. Hopefully there's going to be some bigger ones to come. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Right, let's go and get these clothes. Good afternoon, it's getting on for 4 o'clock. This afternoon's been pretty manic since yeah, since joining in on the party and that spot in open water. Managed some fish this afternoon, 2 over 30 pounds, which is pretty epic. And hoping there's going to be some more to come. Weather's unbelievable, look at it out there. Look at that. Absolutely magnificent weather. Doesn't get any carp here, does it? Just put the kettle on. So yeah, having lovely times out in Belgium. Looking forward to the canal tomorrow. I've got another night here. There's some very, very special carp in here. Some big ones as well, so hopefully we're going to get amongst one or two more. But yeah, great trip so far. I was just about to have a quick nap because I'm absolutely shattered, and the rod's rattled off again. As I mentioned, I'm using Git's spare rod and reel here. This makes it easier, it saves swapping all the rods over and all that malarkey. Still got some rods on the left of the swim, but the right hand side is rocking. Reasonably long, mate. You see where its head and tail is? It's quite long. This what? Oh, it's a mirror. So hard. Looks nice. Scaly. Needs to come in now, we've seen it. Come on, mate. One scoop and we're in. Hey. 30 pounder of the afternoon. This one was just under 33, and it's another Belgian corker. Nice fish gear, isn't it?
Very nice.
Having a nice afternoon, we really are. Super weather, super venue, super company. Have a nice bit of food shortly. Actually, I might try and have 20 minutes nap. What do you reckon, Geert? Probably not.
Nope, not a chance.
Right, let's get you back, mate. Lovely, eh? Go on in, mate. This one's a pretty cool character. Check him out. mid 20s, something like that. 26 pounds maybe, yeah, a tad bigger, but proper character. Very different to the other ones. This session just gets better and better. We've still got the night to go, so yeah, I'll get this angry looking character back, have a bit of dinner, hopefully a few more to come. Let's get her back then, Gear. Well, Geert's literally just gone off to get us some chips and stuff for dinner, and obviously my rod has rattled off and it looks like one of the old guard. Look at this fish. Lovely, lovely. Slate grey. Look at him. Awesome. One of the gnarly old ones by the looks of it. Very, very pleased with that. Looks a decent size as well, definitely over 30 pounds. And yeah, today has been absolutely electric. So, right, I'm probably going to do some self-takes of that because it looks like it's getting dark pretty quickly. It could be a bit of rain coming and I need to get the rods back out because this is dream fishing, it really is. So yeah, proper old Belgian one in the net. Going to do the photos now. And get the rod back out. Oh, and eat some nice dinner. This is mental. I managed to sample a proper bit of Belgian. This is one of the old ones, or older ones, and it's over 40 pounds. Check that out. Beautiful fish, isn't it, Geert? Lovely old fish.
That's how we like them.
That is what we come to Belgium for, mate. Thank you for an amazing trip, mate. I know it's not over yet, but
You're welcome.
that is the icing on the cake for me, that one. Incredible fish, isn't it?
Well done, man.
Thank you. We have some food to eat now, don't we, mate? Thank you, big fella. Right, come on. Brilliant. Proper carp, mate. The carnage has ended, and Geert has got us food. Cheers, mate. What we got? Burger and chips.
Belgian chips.
Belgian chips. What does Belgian chips mean? Special chips?
Just the chips that they make in Belgium.
I thought they were special chips.
Yep.
Right, cool. Better get eating. Let's get out in the rain. Doing battle. Go on, mate. Yay! Well done, fella. On the final morning. It's been quiet tonight. I've had a couple. Nothing to write home about, but it's the first fish in the morning. A few hours left. The weather is savage. Well done, mate. Did a good one? Good morning. Pretty bivvy bound this morning because it is absolutely chucking it down with rain. And we've got to pack up in 2 hours. It's belting down, you can hear it on the bivvy. It was a slower night and I didn't long wake up, just saw Geert out in the pond playing one. It turned out to be a small fish, so he just flopped it. Unhooked it in the net and flopped it straight back. But yeah, it's quite a quiet night, which in hindsight was probably a good thing because honestly this rain has been unbelievable. I'm off to the canal in a few hours, so I'll probably head to the shops, get some more supplies, and I'll head over to the canal, which will be cool. Hopefully the rain will die off a little bit. The forecast is pretty bad today, but it's meant to get better the next few days, a bit drier. So yeah, I've got a couple of hours left, you never know, the rod might rattle off. I had a couple of tension tonight. Yeah, a few hours left and then we'll pack it up. It's been a mad trip anyway, really, really cool trip. Caught some incredible carp, topped by that big one yesterday. So yeah, the trip has been amazing so far. On to the next. Hey, the rain has stopped and it brought a bite. Right hand rod went off again. It's been the two right hand rods that have been going constantly on Geert's side of the swim, and I've just landed a very, very big common. Geert reckons it's one of the older ones. In that net is a very, very large common carp. Let's get her out and have a look. Gonna do the honours. Okay, buddy. What are we saying? 40, 44, 44, 15, 45, 1?
44.
44, yeah, whatever. A great finish to the session. 40, yeah, what was it, just under 45 pounds? Huge, great big common carp to finish. Geert said it's one of the old ones of the lake, so I've had a rather amazing trip with my old mate. That couldn't get any better to finish. Let's quickly have a look at the other side, mate. Yeah. Okay, big girl, you're ready. So that is the first venue over and done with, and what an amazing session it was. I've met a real cool Belgian guy, the bailiff of the lake. Geert's had to shoot home. He's going to some music gig or something today. But I've met a really cool Belgian guy, and I'm absolutely soaked. All my clothes are soaked, and he's kindly said I can nip back to his, stick my clothes in the tumble dryer, and show me where the local supermarket is. So yeah, bit of a legend. Gonna dry off a bit and then head over to the canal and see if we can find some carp there. So yeah, time to make a move. Let's go. I know. I'm mad, aren't I? Absolutely mad, but yeah, I'm somewhere in Belgium on the canal now, and I'm going to drop in here first of all. Don't really know much about the canal. I know there's carp in here, but the canal is flipping long, and there aren't many features. But I've just come across these lilies. They're not very dense. They even look like they might be dying, but seems a good a place to start as any. There's a few bridges up there, but they're quite near to where you can park, so I thought I'd come down the canal a little bit to where the banks look pretty untrodden, to be honest. So yeah, I'm just going to flick a couple of rods either side of these pads. I'm going to bait up all along the canal, putting little sticks in where I've baited up so I can remember where it is, because it's also barren. But I'm going to try here first of all. Let's see what happens. Right, the rain has finally subsided a bit, and I've been flicking around with the lead, just sort of donking around in the edge and stuff, because I'm not going to be able to do much fish spotting today. It's late and it's not very sunny, so visibility is poor, but just flicking about with the light lead, and I found a nice sort of little area right in the middle of the canal where, boom, I get a real thud compared to the rest of it. And yeah, it's just a tiny bit firmer, and a few sort of flecks of gravel in it, I think, compared to it plugging, you know, around the rest of the canal. So yeah, there might be something where the carp are fed. Boom, yeah, it's really thumping down, so I'm happy with that. And then I found another little spot just amongst these lilies on the other side of the lilies. It was all shoddy and horrible amongst these, but on the end of it, it's getting a nice little crack down. So yeah, it's as good a place to start as any. you know, I haven't seen any shows. I don't think they show loads on the canal. So I'm just praying for that sunshine tomorrow and warmer weather when I can get my skates on, search up and down, and hopefully find a few carp. But for now, I'm going to get these rods in and yeah, just hope that there's a few carp in the area. I know there's some along this stretch, just whether they're here or not I don't know. So I am fishing on a bit of a hunch at the moment until that sun pops out. So yeah, there's my little house for a few nights, see how we go. Well, good evening. I am on the canal and haven't seen anything as yet. Weather's pretty crap for seeing fish. It's really windy, a little bit cold, wet. So I'm waiting for this sunshine to appear, which is due tomorrow. Some warm sun, less wind, so I'm hopefully going to be able to trot up and down the bank with the Polaroids, spot a few carp. I've basically gone in an area that looks good, that I just think looks right. Little firm spot in the middle of the canal, and I've got one in the edge next to some lilies. So that's all I've got to go on really. But it's pretty cool stretch. It's meant to be some nice carp in here. But as you know, canal carp are quite nomadic, so they move around a lot. Anyway, let's see what tonight brings. Morning from the canal. The day has dawned bright. The day has dawned sunny, which puts a smile on my face because it will give me the chance to find them. Look out there, guys. Bright blue skies. There's me rod there, which is exactly what I needed compared to yesterday's monsoon and wind. So I'm going to get walking today. I've got a few options. I either find them and stay here, I drive to possibly the Kempish, or I drive 4 hours over to Gigantica to see all my mates who are fishing over there. Tom, Jake, all them boys are fishing. There's a couple of pegs free over there. So I've got 2 nights and I don't know what to do. I'm hoping I'm going to find them here. If not, I'm not sure where I'm going to go yet. So let's hope we find them. I'm going to get walking. Right, I'm going to call it a day, I think. Can't keep sitting here, pissing in the wind. I'm going to move. I'm going to up sticks and go somewhere else. A couple of options. Go to another lake in Belgium, which a mate of mine's kindly recommended, or I nip to France. There's a stretch of the canal I'd absolutely love to give a go. I know there's some real big carp in there, black as your hat. So that's another option as well. So I've got to decide, stay in Belgium, which is on my way home, or go to France. I'm not sure. Right, there's my phone ringing. See you later. Okay, so van's packed. I am off for a new adventure. I am heading to Ghent, which is around an hour and a half from here. So yeah, there's a club lake there with some very nice old carp in. The canals are just too coloured. I can't be fishing for ghosts. I need to be able to see them, or at least see fish showing. I've only got 2 nights left, so I can't be flogging a dead horse. So yeah, into the motor and onward to Ghent. So I've just touched down in Ghent. I'm at a very, very cool public lake, park lake, very busy with people, and yeah, it looks bang on. The wind is hacking down into a little bay. It's quite a deep lake. There's some real old nice carp in here. Some crusty old Belgian ones that I'm hoping to get amongst. So yeah, I'm just gonna have a little walk around now, see if I can find any fish, see if I can see any showers, and we'll hatch a plan from there. This area is looking pretty damn cool on the end of this wind. Snaggy, tree lined, on the end of the wind. Yeah, looks pucker in here. Just need one to reveal itself. Right, first one out. Bang on. Little yellow popper, little trusty yellow popper. Hopefully it's going to do the do here. Not fishing overly far out, as you see. Little dead trees, my marker. Straight on it. Boom! Absolutely granite. Perfect. Almost catapult range, really. Which is ideal. Very helpful. Well, good afternoon from the beach lake. The rods are out, as you can see, just there. I'm having to shoot sort of all the talking stuff on a GoPro now because I didn't bring the lead for my video camera. So yeah, it's going to be shot on here for now. So if it looks a little bit weird, sorry. If I look a bit fish-eye, sorry. But yeah, it'll have to do. I am at the new lake, the rods are out. I'm fishing on a slightly raised area, absolutely cracking down. So I've put a couple of bottom baits on, well, snowman rigs on two, and a spinner on the other with a little bright one on the end. It's a lovely pit. There's a big sort of out of bounds area over the other side. There's some real nice old carp in here. Nothing monstrous, but real nice ones. So yeah, we'll see what happens the next few hours. Well, I'm just going to have a pucker little lunch here in Belgium. Got myself a nice baguette. Just cut that open. And I'm going to have a bit of cheese and ham, I think. Nice. You can't come to Europe and not have baguettes, can you? I don't know what it is about Europe. What do you guys think? They just have special bread. Just always tastes friggin' lovely, doesn't it, the bread in Europe? I don't know what it is. Particularly France, the baguettes. They're obviously known for it, aren't they? But I don't know what it is. I don't know why they taste so different, so much better than the ones in the UK. But they do. They really do. So yeah, little cheese sandwich. Well, cheese and ham actually I'm going to have. Oh, nearly lost it. This lake is real nice. Real nice. Some lovely old carp in here. I think there's a few sort of stockies in here as well, but that's part of it, isn't it, these days? Seems to be stockies everywhere. Planning for the future, hey? Anyway, I'm going to eat my food. Hopefully fish are going to eat theirs at some point. We'll see. Well, just enjoying the evening sun with a Jupiler. Obviously, when you're in Belgium, you've got to have a Jupiler. And I see my show, not too far away either. So it's given me a little bit of hope. Hopefully something will happen tonight. If not, I'm probably going to go off to France tomorrow because there's another venue I want to try on the way home. So fingers crossed for tonight. Okay, so last night on the new Belgian lake I managed a couple of fish. Nothing monstrous, but this was the biggest of the two. Check him out, he's cool, isn't he? Lovely, lovely old dark character. They're beautiful, beautiful carp in here. And yeah, that one will do nicely, won't it? Proper nice old carp, black as your hat, and I am one very happy chappy. So I can now move on to my last stop, which is France, with a smile on my face that I have done pretty well in Belgium. But that is a cracker, isn't it? Whew, lovely fish. Right, let's get you back, you mad old common. Oh, Right, I'm going to make this one quick because he's very lively. It's not a very big one. It's a little one of the stockbrokers of the lake. As old Jim would say. Little stocky. Look at him. Pretty little thing though, isn't he? Lovely, lovely little carp with a big future, I am sure. But he was the first one to get me off the mark this morning, so very, very welcome all the same. Anyway, I'm now going to head off to France and hopefully I'll have a chance of a few giants. Right mates, get you back. Honestly, what a flipping day. Not in a good way. Came to this lake, full of dreams of big uns. Found out it had a fish kill about a year ago. Loads of the big uns have died. Brilliant. I think it still has a few in, but they did put a lot of little fish in. I've seen them thrashing about, to be honest. So I naffed it off and went over to the canal closer to Calais, and it weren't the one. So I ended up coming back here again. Seen a few fish show, not big fish. I'm just hoping there's going to be a few still lurking about. Gonna get the rods out, put some real big baits on, like 20 millers, 24 millers, and yeah, let's see what happens, eh? Got one more night and then I go home. Well guys, that session on this lake didn't really give me the icing on the cake that I was looking for. Quite bright, but I've had a wonderful trip overseas. I'm going to head to the ferry and hopefully get an early ferry home, because I'm shattered, had an amazing trip, but I'm ready to get home and see the family. So hope you've enjoyed it.